Hi everyone, it's your son of man once again, here with another good one for your brain. Now remember when I said in my first video that the British heralds can be adapted to the African continent and personified in the lives of two African natives. The time has now come to show you in practical terms how this adaptation was achieved. I'm gonna have to make a request of you, the viewer, to let go of your psychological inhibitions and walk with me so we can explore together the frontiers of African imagination. Now imagine this. When you juxtapose the Nigerian and Kenyan coats of arms, there is a creative interplay between the heraldic designs on both sides. You see the bearers of arms and the supporters at arms, the Nigerian horses as a unit in the west and the Kenyan lions as a unit in the east. And the implication is that this is an adaptation of the Scottish coats of arms across the African landscape. Now, to understand how the horse became a unicorn, look closely at the bearers of arms, the Kenyan rooster wielding an axe facing the west and the Nigerian eagle depicted in red. If you can put a little motion in that picture with your imagination, then the rooster strikes the eagle on the forehead with his axe, and the eagle apparently dies, drenched in his own blood. Soon after, the eagle rises from the dead endowed with some special powers. The creative result of the rooster strike is that the Nigerian horse poetically becomes the Scottish unicorn, with a crown on its head and a pointed horn on its forehead, breaking the chains of death and decay, and recreating the British heralds in Africa. Of course, like I said, this African adaptation of the British heralds has been personified in the lives of two contemporary African natives, both political figures. And so Barack Obama, by way of his biodata, has been given the poetic license to become the English lion in Kenya, while yours truly, by way of his own biodata, has been given the license to become the Scottish unicorn in Nigeria, complete with a mark on his forehead. Let me tickle your imagination a little more by referring you once again to scriptures, but this time it's taken from the New Testament, like a true testament to the renewal of your mindset. In the Gospel of John chapter 6 verse 27, and I read, "Do not work for food which goes bad. Instead, work for the food which lasts for eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you, because God the Father has put his mark of approval on him." This one verse in the Gospel of John can be adapted to the interplay between the African heralds initiating a horse trading between Barack and yours truly. They say all the world is a stage, and I say all the Bible is a script with various roles within, and when the poetry befits one, then one must rise to the occasion. But when it befits two, then two must not only rise, but begin to cooperate and collaborate so that scriptures may be fulfilled as written. In this one verse, therefore, Barack is given a choice between two options: to accept the poetic license to become the political godfather of a poetic son with a mark of approval, as recommended in the Bible, or to continue to do otherwise, dishonoring himself by undermining an extraordinary potential to power beyond the White House, and jeopardizing his own legacy by compromising the true power of the Bible. May the God of Israel grant Mr. President the wisdom to decide. I remain yours truly, serving food for thought in this court of public opinion. Let the world be the judge. And that will be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.